everybody, it's Wallace Whispers ASMR, and I am back with a very special episode today. As you can see from the title, we have hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to all of you that have joined along in this journey so far, who've watched, commented, liked, shared, and of course subscribed. It means the world to me to have so many of you on this journey with me. So as a little thank you, I have put together a mega compilation for you this evening of some of the best parts of my old videos over the past year or so. I really hope you enjoy it, and you can use it for studying, sleeping, background noise while you're doing chores, whatever takes your fancy. And I hope you continue to stay with me on this wonderful journey, and I will see you in the next video. Yep. Life can get hard sometimes. It can get a little bit overwhelming. I do understand. However, everything works out like it's supposed to. Of course it does. If you think back to a time where you thought everything was going wrong and it was unsolvable, unfixable, unimaginable, and then look at your life now, more than likely that problem did get solved, and it wasn't the end of the world. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to give my hair a little bit of a brush as well. Although I don't really like using this hairbrush. No, not really. I think yours coming up much better than mine. Have you just washed your hair? I can tell it's very silky. I am in desperate need of a hair wash right now. However, I have a show this evening and I don't think I'll have any time. So this will be my best friend. A bag of hair bubbles. I won't use them all though. So I was thinking I can maybe share with you some positive affirmations, if that's something that you would find useful. Of course, I have a couple stacked up. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is as it should be. I'll say that one again. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is as it should be. You're exactly where you need to be, and everything is as it should be. You are wonderful, fantastic, and amazingly unique. You are wonderful, fantastic, and amazingly unique. You are wonderful, fantastic, and amazingly unique. Everything you do is done with the best intentions. Everything you do is done with the best intentions. Everything you do is done with the best intentions. Everything you do is done with the best intentions. thing we have to concern with is right here and right now. The only thing we have to concern with is right here and right now. The only thing we have to concern with is right here and right now. No matter what happens today, tomorrow is a new beginning. No matter what happens today, tomorrow is a new beginning. No matter what happens today, tomorrow is a new beginning. Next test, I want you to follow my finger. Actually, to make it a little bit easier, we'll use this pen tip because it is white. So, keep your head still the whole time, and I would like you to follow this with your eyes only, please. And let me know if you get any double vision at any point. So I'm just going to hold your head still. So just with your eyes. Good. Keep following that pen. Keep following that pen. Down here. Back to the middle. Up here. Down. Back to the middle. Did you experience any double vision at all? At no point? Perfect. I'm going to hold your head still again, and I want you to look at my nose the entire time. And I want you to tell me when this white pen light comes into your peripheral vision. So remember to stare at my nose the whole time. Hold your head still. Okay, now from the top. Okay. From this side. Okay. And one more time from the bottom. Good. Perfect. Now, again, keeping your head still, staring at my nose, you can use your fingers, or you can say to me the side that you see wiggling. So I'm going to waggle my fingers into your peripheral vision, and I want you to point at the one you see first. So, head still. Here we go. Good. 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 Again, good. From the bottom now. Fantastic. Well done. From the top. Good. Good. Now, I'm going to keep my hands in your peripheral vision, and I'm going to make very small movements, and I want you to tell me which one of my fingers moves. So, at my nose. Good. Yeah. Good. Fantastic. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Both. Very well done. Slide away and give it all you've got. My today fell in from the top. I dream of you and all the things you say. I wonder where you are now. Hold me down. All the world's asleep. I need you now. You've knocked me off my feet. I dream of you, and we talk of growing old. But you said please don't. Slide in, baby. Together we'll fly. I've tried praying, but I don't know what you're saying to me. Now that you're mine, we'll find a way of chasing the sun. Let me be the one who shines with you. In the morning, we don't know what to do. We're two of a kind. We'll find a way to do what we've done. Let me be the one who shines with you, and we can slide away. Slide away. Slide away. Away. Slide away and give it all you've got. My today fell in from the top. I dream of you and all the things you say. I wonder where you are now. Slide in, baby. Together we'll fly. I've tried praying, and I know just what you're saying to me. Now that you're mine, we'll find a way of chasing the sun. Let me be the one who shines with you. In the morning, we don't know what to do. We're two of a kind. We'll find a way to do what we've done. Let me be the one who shines with you, and we can slide away. 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 Question 1. You should all know this. What does ASMR stand for? What does ASMR stand for? Do you know? ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Remember, keep track of your score if you want to, and you can let me know in the comments below. This is a fun one. Name 5 ASM artists. Yes. Good. Good. Fantastic. My 5, I would have said Fred's Voice, Maria's Gentle Whispering. The channel isn't called Maria's Gentle Whispering, but everyone knows it as that. Massage ASMR, Jojo, and GB, probably. Name 3 ASM artists with above 1 million subscribers. I think this one is fairly easy. Okay. Nice. I would have instantly said Jojo, Massage, and Maria again. Next, name 3 ASM artists with under 500,000 subscribers, not including me. This one's a little bit trickier. Do you have your answers? I would have said Echo ASMR, Gaswood ASMR, and Beaky ASMR. When is this pattern going to break? The beauty of it is that you don't ever know. It could break now. box pattern. So I'm rubbing and one tap, rubbing and one tap, rubbing and one tap, rubbing and one tap. Big shout out to Raffy Taffy ASMR for that one. Rubbing and one tap, 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 rubbing and one tap. Let's do one more with the Jenga blocks, then we'll move on. Can you guess when it's going to break? Can you guess when I'm going to change the pattern? Even I don't know. I am going to make a prediction here. Out of the new deck. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Now, I can't have you here, unfortunately, but keep an eye on that card. You're going to tell me stop wherever you want. Let's say you said stop here. That is the card that we've stopped on. So, with a new shuffle deck, would you be impressed if I managed to select the other black ace as my prediction? If you would be impressed, then congratulations. The two black aces. And you know, the black aces, they can sometimes help us find other cards. So let's select a random card from the deck. Let's say this one, for example. The 8 of diamonds. We're going to lose the 8 of diamonds in the deck. Oh, I love a new deck of cards. One more overhand shuffle for good measure. Okay. We're going to put the one black ace on the bottom of the deck. One black ace tucked underneath it on the top of the deck. So we're going to put the ace of spades there and the ace of clubs underneath, and I want you to count with me, and they're going to find your 8 of diamonds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And they're sandwiched in between the 2 aces is your card, the 8 of diamonds. Now, another thing we can do with these aces, and this is absolutely fascinating. A truly shuffled deck, we're just going to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Now you can look at them if you want. They are just 8 random cards. 3 of hearts, 8 of diamonds, 3 of spades, 7 of clubs, 8 of spades, 10 of diamonds, queen of spades, 2 of diamonds. Now, I'm going to take these aces. If you were here, I would get you to do it. But I'm going to take these aces and I'm going to put them in random spots in between the cards, face up. Now believe me when I say these are random spots. Just to test it, I'll let you second in. Actually, there's already one in this. Oh, there's not one in the second position here. There we go. So, we have our cards with the aces interlinked. Now we are basically going to shuffle these cards, flip them all different ways. So, first we're going to do a down, turn the next one over, down, turn the next one over, down, turn, down, turn, down, turn, down, turn. So now, as you can see, quite a lot of them are now facing up. Again, if you were here, I would get you to dictate this next part. Unfortunately, you're not. So we're going to take the cards in groups of 2, and we're going to say down, or we're going to say flip, randomly. Let's go. Actually, you know what? If it's a black card here, I'll put it down. If it's a red card, we'll go flip. So black card is down. Black card is down. Red card is flip. Red card is flip. Black card is down. And finally, black card is down. Now we're going to take it a step further. We are going to deal the cards out like so. To make sure I keep them in frame. So again, if you were here with me, I would get you to select a column to turn inwards. So we'll say red is this column, black is this column. Black. We're going to flip these cards over like a book. Next card, we will say this is black, this is red. Let's see. Red. We're going to flip these over. This is black, this is red. Red. We're going to flip them over again. This is black, this is red. Red. We're going to flip these over like that. And finally, this is red, this is black. Red gets flipped over like so. So, we flipped the cards every which way. Dealt them 1 over 1 down. Dealt them in 2s with random cards folded in the columns, this, that and the next thing. Would you be impressed if I could turn all of the aces face up again just like they were when we started? With just a magic wave. All of the aces go back to face up. I am proud of how far I have come. I am proud deserve love, respect, and kindness. I deserve love, respect, and kindness. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I am becoming the best version of myself. I am becoming the best version of myself. My self-worth is not defined by others' opinions. My self-worth is not defined by others' opinions. I am worthy of all the good things in life. I am worthy of all the good things in life. I embrace my uniqueness. It is my superpower. I embrace my uniqueness. It is my superpower. I am comfortable in my own skin. I am comfortable in my own skin. I release what I cannot control. I release what I cannot control. I am calm, centered, and grounded. I am calm, centered, and grounded. Every breath I take fills me with peace. Every breath I take fills me with peace. I choose to focus on the present moment. I choose to focus on the present moment. I let go of stress and welcome serenity. I let go of stress and welcome serenity. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. My heart is at peace. My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. And my heart is at peace. I trust the timing of my life. I trust the timing of my life. I am safe. I am supported. I am loved. I am safe. I am supported. I am loved. I allow myself to rest and recharge. I allow myself to rest and recharge. I flow through life with ease and grace. I flow Is your phone on 67%? Exactly 67% right now. If it is, night night. Are you going to a concert or show tomorrow? If you are, get some rest. From where you are right now, can you touch a tap or faucet right now? If you can, you may go to sleep, although go to bed first. I doubt there's a tap within reach of your bed. Are your socks yellow or teal? They have to be completely yellow or completely teal. If they are, you guessed it, you can go to sleep. Do you have exactly 2 hoodies in the washing machine right now? If you do, good night. Did you drink a Lucozade Pink Zero today? All other Lucozade flavours don't count, I'm afraid. If you did drink a Lucozade Pink Zero, you may go to sleep. Did you try a new hobby today? If you did, good night. Did you play a board game today? If you did, you may go to sleep. Is your freezer defrosting right now? I know that can be a pain. If it is, maybe put some towels down and then you can go to sleep. Are you listening with your screen off right now? So are you bougie and have YouTube Premium basically? If you are listening with your screen off, you can go to sleep. Have you tied your laces more than 8 times today? If you have, good night. Did you get a parking ticket today? I hope you didn't, but if you did, you may go to sleep. My fingers are crossed for you though. Is your laptop running on low battery mode right now? If it is, you may go to sleep. Charge it if you want to, but don't charge it overnight. This is a very specific one. Did you ride the Paris Metro 2 line today at all? If anyone did, I will be very, very surprised that I guessed that. But if you did, you may go to sleep. Have you walked between 6.5 and 7,000 steps today? Needs to be in between those 2 numbers. If you have, you may go to sleep. Are you subscribed to this channel with notifications on? If you are, then you deserve a nice sleep, and you probably sleep very well if you are subscribed to this channel. Is your sister 29 years old right now? If she is, good night. Does your house have a door knocker in the shape of a face? Like one of the big, one of them ones. If it does, you may go to sleep. Did you see a horse in real life today with your own 2 eyes? If you did, nice. You may go to sleep. Did your vape run out of battery today? If it did, consider getting a non-disposable one and you may go to bed. Is your left elbow in pain just now? Has to be your left elbow. Right elbow doesn't count. If it is, I'm sorry to hear that. feel better in the morning. Have you sneezed in the last 10 minutes? If you have, you may go to sleep. Have you read 35 or more pages of a book today? It can be any book. It could be a textbook. It could be a fiction book, a non-fiction book. An instruction manual, maybe. If you have, you may go to sleep. Did you run out of toilet paper today? Always a sad affair. I hope you didn't, but if you did, you can go to sleep. Is there food in your mouth right now? Not are you eating right now. If there's food in your mouth at this very moment, swallow it and you may go to sleep. Can you see the ocean right now? If you can, congratulations, you may go to sleep. Have you had salt and vinegar crisps today? If you have, congratulations, you may go to sleep. Do you have a headache just now? If you do, I am sorry to hear that, but now you can close your eyes and go to sleep and hopefully you feel better in the morning. Did you buy multivitamins today? If you did, you'll feel great and you may go to sleep. Thomas tapped Tammy Tingles. No, Tammy Tingles comes up as a name. Thomas tapped Tammy, giving Tammy 10 tingles. There we go. Thomas tapped Tammy, giving Tammy 10 tingles. Thomas tapped Tammy, giving Tammy 10 tingles. Thomas tapped Tammy, giving Tammy 10 tingles. A lot of sounds, which I find very, very ASMR inducing, is the and it looks like it has translated over to French. The French would be Thomas a tapoté Tammy, lui donnant 10 pictements. Thomas a tapoté Tammy, lui donnant 10 pictements. Thomas a tapoté Tammy, lui donnant 10 pictements. Maybe a little bit slower so I can get a little bit more accurate. Thomas a tapoté Tammy, lui donnant 10 pictements. 10 tingles is 10 pictements. Now that is a tingle translation, and that's going to be the name of this video. Tingle translation. I need to write that down somewhere. Yes, that is a tingle translation. 10 pictements. I like that. Okay, next up. What letter should we go for? D. Derek decided that Damon did not do the dishes. Derek decided. Oh, come on, I've done that twice now. Derek decided that Damon didn't do the dishes. Derek decided that Damon didn't do the dishes. Derek decided that Damon didn't do the dishes. And in French, that would be Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle. I've always struggled with saying the word dishes in French. I find it really difficult. You know what? I will probably mute this. Or just turn the volume right down and we can hear it.
Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle.
Vaisselle, vaisselle, vaisselle. Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle. Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle. I like how that flows. It sounds quite nice. Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle. It's kind of like a tongue twister, but I really like how that falls. Derek a décidé que Damon ne faisait pas la vaisselle. Oh, yes. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go for this one. Patrick promised Peter that he preferred pickles over pineapple. Patrick promised Peter that he preferred pickles over pineapple. Patrick promised Peter that he preferred pickles over pineapple. Patrick promised Peter that he preferred pickles over pineapple. And in French, that would be Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. L'ananas. Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. That's quite difficult to say. Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. I like it though. I like it. Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. I actually would know how to say that without Google Translate. I mean, it would have taken me ages, but I would understand that if I just read it. That's cool. Patrick promised Peter that he preferred pickles over pineapple. I'm actually going to try and whisper the French. Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. Not bad. Patrick a promis à Peter qu'il préférait les cornichons à l'ananas. Yes, yes sir, I like it a lot. Okay, a couple more here. Wallace whispers. No, that's my name. If I put a capital, I'll figure it out. Wallace whispers. Wallace. With Wallace whisper. Subscribers, that's you. Oh wow. Wallace whispers Wallace with Wallace whispers subscribers would be Wallace whispers que joute Wallace avec les abonnés de Wallace whispers. I don't like that one, that was quite boring. Wallace whispers que joute Wallace avec les abonnés de Wallace whispers. How about this one? A helicopter keeps flying over my house while I record a video. Un hélicoptère continue de survoler ma maison pendant que that's difficult. J'enregistrais une vidéo. While I record, I'm going to change that to make. A helicopter is flying over my house while I make a video. That's it. Un hélicoptère survole ma maison pendant que j'ai fait une vidéo. Un hélicoptère survole ma maison pendant que j'ai fait une vidéo. Tout le temps, chaque temps, un hélicoptère survole ma maison pendant que j'ai fait une vidéo. Oui. Alors, let's go for the last one. I'll say them in French first and see if you can figure it out. Alors, en français premier, merci d'avoir regardé. Abonnez-vous et aimez la vidéo si vous en voulez plus comme ça. Oui. Merci d'avoir regardé. Abonnez-vous et aimez la vidéo si vous en voulez plus comme ça. Comme ça. That's quite difficult. Merci d'avoir regardé. Abonnez-vous et aimez la vidéo si vous en voulez plus comme ça. So that's the next thing that we're going to be doing. We are going to channel this energy to all the different parts of your body. So firstly, I would like you to imagine the energy going down into your feet. Keep that breathing going. And imagine the energy going down into your feet and up to the very end of your toes. Your heels over the top, your ankle, your toes. Imagine the energy all around you. Then imagine the energy moving up to your legs. First, filling the calves, and then moving up to the knee, and then up to the thighs. And this is on both legs. I want you to keep that breathing going and imagine the energy filling you up from the feet up. So imagine it in your thighs. Feel the energy in your legs. Now, it's not for me, it's never a wild energy. It's a calming energy. And I want you to try and feel that as well. But your energy could take any form that you want or that your body feels. But if you're relaxing, try to think of it as a calming energy. So it's filled your legs. Now bring it up through your stomach as you're still breathing. The epicenter. That's where it's been all this time. So feel that even more. Continue your breathing. That's very important. Good. Then imagine it coming up to your chest. Still breathing into your stomach. The energy flowing up through your chest. Surrounding your heart. Very important organ. One of the most important organs in the body. Imagine the energy flowing around your heart. And then it spills over and overlaps your shoulders. The energy drapes your shoulders. And then slowly makes its way down your arms, over your biceps and your triceps, onto your elbow, and then your forearm. And it doesn't stop, it goes all the way down to your hands. Your fingertips, your knuckles, the palm, the back, even down your thumbs, the energy goes everywhere. And then, remember that breathing into your stomach. We bring the energy up through our necks, through our airways. Feel that energy coming in and going all the way down to your stomach as you breathe. And then the energy fills our face, up to our ears, all the way up to the top of our head. So if we've done that correctly, should feel and see in our mind's eye our body completely full of colourful, calming, good energy. As you lie there, imagine the energy making your body soft, malleable, heavy, and sinking into the surface you're lying on, whether that's your bed, your sofa. If you're watching this in the car, I hope you're not driving while doing that. But if you're watching it in the car, having a little 10-minute break from whatever you're doing, wherever you may be, imagine your body just sinking slowly into, I'm just going to say your bed. Imagine your body sinking slowly into the bed. Feel the material reaching slowly up around the curves of your legs, your arms, your body, your feet, your hands if they're flat on the bed. You're sinking in. You're nice and heavy, you're sinking in. You're still breathing, and that good energy is still flowing all around your body, making you sink, 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 sink. The energy is making you sink, 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 sink. And lastly, do you prefer this? would say this is maybe my favourite piece. I love all of them, but I think this is maybe my favourite piece. I'll bring it a little bit closer. The detail on this is staggering. I love it. It's got the little offshoots with the lines inside. When it came up here, that was ridiculously sore. And then woodcut clouds that curl over the bicep and then also tuck over onto the back of my arm as well, which you can probably see them here somewhere. As I say, I can't see what I'm pointing at, but they're probably somewhere there. So I got this. If you watched my other tattoo video, I explain that, look at those eyes. It's ridiculous. It's so good. The band I was in growing up called Ayakara. This was kind of our unofficial symbol. The guitarist had a sun tattoo. The bassist found a sun necklace. The other guitarist and singer had sun necklaces already. So it kind of became our unofficial symbol. So I decided to get this tattooed. I think it was actually just after we broke up. But that band will hold a near and dear place in my heart forever. It's the reason I do music as a job today is because of those boys. So I was very happy to get this. One of my favourites. Maybe my favourite. Okay, now on to the left arm. We have this little guy. It is a Claddagh. I got this in Belfast. It doesn't mean anything to me personally. I think it's a symbol of friendship, love and loyalty. But I just got it because I was in Belfast. And it's a nice timestamp, a little memory. Then, for all you old emo kids out there, this is My Chemical Romance, the character from the Black Parade album, which is one of my favourite albums of all time. Hence, getting this tattooed was a no-brainer. Down here hurt quite a lot. I had to get this done twice actually to get it thick black, but yeah, I really like this tattoo. I think it's done really well. Now we come to new territory. In the last tattoo tour video that I didn't have these tattoos, so this is an exclusive. We have this bad boy right here. Now I will give you a second to try and guess whose hand this is. This is someone's hand. It is a drummer's hand. You can see the stick there. If anyone has got it, massive props to you, but it is Travis Barker's hand, who is the drummer from Blink-182, who are, again, this is kind of my musical arm. One of my favourite bands of all time is Blink-182, and Travis Barker is a massive inspiration to me and my drumming journey. So I got his hand tattooed on me, which I think is pretty cool. He's got the black skull there with the crossed over chef's tools, the letters on his knuckles, another little skull up here. I think this is done amazingly well. I was holding this up at the Blink-182 concert, waving it around like a lunatic, but I was too far back for him to see, obviously. But yeah, I really like this one. Next, we have this aftershave box. Aramis. fast tapping or slow tapping? Do you prefer this? Or do you prefer this? Or do you prefer a little mix of both? I personally prefer slow tapping myself when I'm watching ASMR videos, but I prefer doing fast tapping. I like the design of this box as well. I think it's really cool. The different tapping sounds I can get from this one box is great. I feel like I can get a lot. That sound right there is giving me tingles. Oh, I'm staying here for a while. Let me know if you're getting as much tingles as I am. That was unreal for me. I hope it was good for you as well. Over 80% full of hydraulic fluid. What can be the issue here? Replace necessary studs. Okay, let's see if that works. A C2 stud and a trusty hammer. Some things don't change. Stud 1. Stud 2. Stud 3. Stud 4. Stud 5. Stud 6. Stud 7. 8. 9. 10. Retina studs. Okay. Run diagnostic on unit 456, please.
Assessment failed.
Not clear. What could the issue be here? Let's try this. Please note, removal and replacement of cranial module. Now, luckily on these newer models, instead of taking all the studs out that I just replaced, I can just undo that one, undo this, and take this panel right off. There we go. And the new module gets put in just like so. And new panel, back on. Yep, that's fine. And since it's a new panel, this module will not have to be replaced for a good while. So I'm actually going to give it a little bit of a weld. Where's my weld? Okay. Eye protection. Let's go. Okay. This side now. This side. This side. Not happy with that. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. System, please run diagnostic on unit 456.
Diagnostic passed.
Fantastic. So we'll start off with the spicy kidney bean soup. I was amazed by how quick and easy this was when I first read or found out how to make it. And yeah, I'll tell you how Jacques does it, and then I'll tell you some little spins that I sometimes put on it. So you will need 1 red onion, 1 celery stick, 2 cloves of garlic, 400 grams tinned tomatoes, and 400 grams of kidney beans. And then for the seasoning, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a cup of chopped fresh coriander, 2 cups of water, and sea salt and black pepper. Soften the onion and celery and the garlic in a drop of vegetable oil. Do it in a big pot, by the way. Add the spices, chili, coriander, cumin, and stir well. After a minute, add the tomatoes, the kidney beans, and the water. Bring to the boil and then simmer for 15 minutes. I do lid on, by the way. Allow it to cool for a few minutes, then blend it well. It will become velvety smooth, and that is true, it does become velvety smooth. I would recommend the hand blender. I got one for my birthday in May, or was it last Christmas? I can't really remember, but that has been an absolute godsend for making soup. So that's very easy. Sometimes I don't really buy a lot of celery because I feel that if I wanted to use up a lot of celery, I would just be making non-stop spicy kidney bean soup. So I sometimes use red pepper, actually. I buy a lot of red pepper. So sometimes I use that as a substitute for celery. I think it works just as good. And the spices I put in slightly differ. I put in some garlic granules as well as garlic cloves. Chili powder, ground cumin, yes. I also put chili flakes in there as well. And it's really hearty, and if you use those measurements, that should make you roughly 3 to 4 bowls of kidney bean soup. 新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐，新年快乐。Hyvää uutta vuotta. Hyvää 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 uutta vuotta. Kali protoronia. 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 Selamat tahun baru. 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 Okay, next up we are going to do a simple follow the chopstick. A lot of creators do this with other instruments or objects, but I'm going to use chopsticks. I'm going to have one facing up like this and one facing down like this. This will be the black, this will be the brown. I'm going to move them around simultaneously, and I would like you to follow the colour that I shout out. So whatever colour I tell you, follow that with your eyes and ignore the other one. Here we go now. Follow the brown. Follow the brown wherever it goes, follow the brown. Ignore the black. Ignore the black, just follow the brown. Just follow the brown, ignore the black. Now focus on the black. Ignore the brown. Only focus on the black. Wherever the black goes, your eyes go. Good. Good. Perfect. Follow the black. Now follow the brown. Wherever the brown goes, ignoring the black the whole time. Ignoring the black. Ignoring the black the whole time. There we go, good. Fantastic. And one last time, follow the black for me, please. Follow the black, ignore the brown. Follow the black, ignore the brown. Fantastic. And you can relax. Hopefully you feel relaxed already. Now what I'm going to do is, we're just going to do all of that over again. Rinse and repeat to make it true. I'm pleased with that. I see no issues. I'm going to move on to the next test. You'll have seen this in all of the eye exams that are portrayed on YouTube. I know people do eye exams on YouTube to help people relax, and you will have seen this test before. So we've got this chart with some letters on them. So can I get you to cover this eye up for me, please? Thank you so much. And I would like you to read out the letter that I point at, please. W, E, U, D, good. T, fantastic. Can you see this letter here? You can, okay, good. And what about this letter here? You can, brilliant. Now looking at the numbers down the bottom, can you tell me what this number is, please? 9, fantastic. And this number here? 7, good. And this number here? 5, okay, brilliant. Now can you cover up this eye? I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. You're doing a really good job so far. So again, read out the letter that I point to, please. L, good. X, Y, C. Now can you see these letters with this eye? Okay. What about this one here? Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, fantastic. And once again, looking at the numbers down the bottom, could you please tell me what number I'm pointing to here? Okay. Okay. And lastly, this one. Okay. Now we're just going to do one more with this sheet. One more test with this sheet. Could you cover this eye again, please? And I want you to read the lowest line that you can if I put it back here. So from left to right, can you read the lowest line, please? Okay, perfect. Now can you cover this eye? And same thing, read the lowest line, but backwards, from right to left, please. Fantastic. You've done a really good job there. sight and vision is exemplary so far. Now, have you felt any sense of discomfort apart from the shining the light in your eyes? Again, apologies for that. Have you felt any discomfort or seen any double vision or blurriness at any point in the test? That's absolutely perfect. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We've got the Move Free Cookie Crunch. I tried this for the first time the other day, and it kind of gave me the inspiration to make this video almost as an excuse to get this again. It was unreal. Really, really good. I'm buzzing to eat this again. So, Cookie Crunch white chocolate bar with crunchy cocoa balls. Come on. I hope that's not too loud. Oh yes, look at the bar. Look at the bar. It's like, yeah, little bubbles. But also, it smells so good. It smells like white chocolate, which is something you rarely find good vegan white chocolate. This will be a small bit. I will be eating a bigger bit of this. Trust me. They're too good, man. I really used to like Milky Bar Kid chocolate, and this tastes exactly like it. They've hit the nail on the head with this one for sure. Man, this is so good. And the little balls that are in there, I don't know if you can see that, but the little balls in there are like crunchy. Reminds me of like a Miller corner. Super happy with that one. That was amazing. So, this says it is made with almond smooth chocolate. 6 cubes is one portion. The cubes are fairly small. So, we're going to tuck in here. So, as you can see, the cubes are fairly small. That does taste so good though. I've got little leaves on them, on the squares. These are very nice. Now, I think I mentioned in my last vegan chocolate bar taste test is that I'm not a massive sweet tooth, and I can't actually remember what the normal Cadbury's bar tastes like, because it has been over almost 6 years since I've had one, so I can't remember what it tastes like, but all I know for certain is this tastes very good. One thing I would say about it though, and this is why I'm glad I actually had some. When I first bought this, the mouthfeel is quite strange afterwards. It really leaves your mouth coated in chocolate, which I guess is okay, but if you sat and had that whole bar in one sitting, I would imagine that it would be very, it's like sticky almost, but I really like it. I like the taste, I like the texture. The mouthfeel afterwards is a little bit strange, so I would give this bar, the Cadbury Plant Bar, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Great start. The design on the back is so cool. I really like it. Okay. So first we sort them into their suits. Spade, heart, spade, diamond, spade, heart, spade, club, diamond, spade, diamond, heart, club, heart, spade, club, spade, heart, heart, spade, heart, diamond, clubs, diamond, clubs, clubs, hearts, clubs, spades. Uh-oh. Diamond, 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 spade, diamond, club, 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 diamond, 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 club, heart, diamond, spade, spade, heart, club, heart, club, heart, heart, spade. Ace. Well, actually, let's do it this way. Ace. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. That was easy. So now they're all in order. Let's do the hearts now. Ace of hearts, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 10 of hearts, Jack of hearts, Queen of hearts, King of hearts. Now the diamonds. Ace of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, 10, Jack, Queen, King of diamonds. That was nice and easy. Ace of clubs, 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 5 and 6 of clubs, 7 of clubs, 8 and 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, Jack of clubs, Queen and King of clubs. Black on red. Red on black. Black on red. And that is us. Back in order. So you can look wherever you want for this section, and then I'll be giving you some instructions. Okay. Okay. That all looks good. That looks good. Okay, now your other eye. Look in here. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Perfect. Now, I would just like you to follow the light as best as you can, keeping your head still and only following with your eyes, please, if you don't mind. Okay, staring here the whole time. Here we go. Good. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're going to go up and down. We're going to go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And one more time we're going to go across the middle. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to come in a little bit closer again now and just follow my instructions. So could you look up for me? And to the right, and look down, and look to the left. Perfect. I'm going to do that other eye just now. Please look up, look to the right, look down, and look to the left lastly. Great. I see no problems there at all. You're doing fantastic so far.